Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about this Artisan Cutlery. This is the Centauri model, and this is a KnifeCenter exclusive version. And I know, front flippers aren't really my thing, but I really like this one. Here is the part number in case you need it or want it. Like I said, it is a KnifeCenter exclusive. It comes in a nice little velvet pouch, and I believe the exclusivity piece is this orange and black G10. At first, when I pulled it out, it almost looked like carbon fiber. I was a little like, well, it doesn't feel like carbon fiber, but it kind of looks like carbon fiber because it's G10 with a G10 backspacer out of the same material. It is a inset liner lock. So I dig the look of this. The blue, the black, the orange, the blue pivot collars. It's a good looking knife, number one. And it functions great. The flipper tab is in a good spot as far as front flippers go. And I noticed I got some smudge on the blade as I was measuring it right before. Damn. Got to remember to clean that off every time. So it worked great, and it feels really good in the hand. The scales are contoured slightly. There is this kind of fuller, if you will, in the scale. And they're contoured slightly. Be hard to pick up, but they are contoured. So it is comfortable in the hand for sure. The jimping is great. You're not going to go anywhere. All around, it's just a good knife. And not to, necessarily promote KnifeCenter, or this is not a commercial for them, but it's $99. $99 for G10 scales. I believe it's ceramic bearings, but we're going to say it's caged bearings for sure. And S35 in a front flipper with a 3D milled pocket clip that works fantastic in your pocket. Can you really go wrong at $99? I don't think so. I've spent more than that on dinner. Like, seriously, guys, $99, and it's designed by Ray Laconico. So it's got some heritage behind it, and it just works great. I guess you get into that ghetto knife fighter jiu-jitsu stuff, but I don't know. I think it's very cool, even for a front flipper that is not generally my favorite opening method. But there's just something satisfying and fidgety about this one that I enjoy. All right, so 4 3/4 closed, 8 1/8 overall, 3.46-inch blade with 3.39 cutting edge, 0.019 behind the edge. Blade thickness is 0.127. Overall thickness is 0.441. I mentioned it was on bearings. I mentioned it was S35. And it only weighs 4.2 ounces. So it disappears in your pocket. It feels great in the hand. The blade shape is very usable. It is a flat grind. I believe it's, Yes, that's a flat grind. And we'll zoom in and take a close look at the blade. Got serial number S35, Ray Laconico. Nice finishing with the belt satin. Artisan logo. Just a good looking knife all the way around. And KnifeCenter has been really good. Like, they shipped me a rather large box of knives from, to me, that are really Professor EDC bought. And he bought from Mexico. And Kristen over at KnifeCenter is who he works with, who has been great. We've chatted a couple of times now. And because there was a problem with one knife that you saw, I sent back. But they don't have to, especially international shipping. They're getting a credit card from Mexico and they're shipping to a US address. Like, that could be some fraud stuff there going on, right? But they worked with Professor EDC and they're like, sure, we'll send it to Dirk, no problem. And so they did. There was a little problem with one of them. Here's a Kubi. But Kristen sent me a return address label almost instantly within a day, like within minutes or hours of Professor EDC talking to her. She had emailed me a return address label and I got that back out in the mail to them and they're crediting Professor EDC and all that, however they work that out. So just another little shout out to Kristen at KnifeCenter and KnifeCenter in general for working with Professor EDC and myself to bring you like 20 knives from them that I will then box up and ship down to Mexico for Professor EDC. I don't know, guys. I think that speaks highly of them in my book. And I'm sure other people have had similar experiences with a retailer with KnifeCenter, and they've had negative experiences with KnifeCenter. So it's not a complete endorsement that, hey, they never do anything wrong. It's a, hey, they've treated me well in this instance, and they've really treated Professor EDC well for a number of years that he's been dealing with them. So, take it for what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And for $99, I don't know how you can go wrong with this thing.